Hello, so I'm going to talk to you today about adulthood. Because I've already spoken to you about diagnosis, me when I was in primary school, secondary school, and now adulthood. After leaving year 11, I went on to sixth form college. It was again a small sixth form college, which I was pleased about because I like small um, small settings. I was in a foundation group, so with me and 9 other students, we had a teaching assistant who was assigned to our class. She seemed nice, and she helped us. I was doing foundation health and social care and ICT. After that, I went for a bit of time overseas because my stepdad had a contract over there. So I went over there with my mum too. I liked where we were living, and I worked in a nursery in the baby room, which I absolutely adored because I love babies. But I don't know why now, looking back, but I was getting a bit homesick, so I went back. I then lived with a family friend for a bit, and then this sounds really funny, but then I moved in with my ex-science teacher, because she had a bed sit. So it was basically a big room for me, which I rented off her really. Um, I worked in a nursery while I was living there too. It was a bit depressing and I was getting a bit lonely, just because I had a microwave and a fridge in my bedroom too. I used I had ready meals and processed food every single day. That was getting me down and I was putting on some weight. And my washing pile was really high, stacked up really high, just because I didn't want to go in the kitchen, where the washing machine was, because it stank of wet dogs, because I own 10 dogs and they train dogs. So my mum came home one weekend, from where she was living, and no word of a lie here, we spent all weekend in laundrette. Looking back now, it was really funny. After that, I I spent a year in the bed sit, and then I moved on. Um, since since then, I shouldn't say this really, it sounds really weird, but since then I've had been in and out of jobs, um, not because I didn't enjoy them, um, because I did enjoy all the jobs that I've been in. It's just because I think the office staff members didn't understand me, and I didn't understand me. They didn't understand me, and I didn't understand them. So basically, it didn't really work out for me. But in each job that I've had, I've gained so much experience and confidence, because my confidence a few years ago was like down here, and now it's risen a lot to, way above my head, which is good. Um, I'm now a care assistant for the elderly, which I absolutely love. Um, I do half shifts, so about 6, 7 hours a day, which is a lot better for me because I used to do 12-hour shifts and they were a nightmare. I used to get really tired. I suffer from a medical condition called hiatus hernia too, so that wasn't helping when I was moving and handling. So this half day suits me a lot better, and I get on well with all the office staff members, and they seem to accept me and I accept them, which is great for me. I do have problems, like if there's some other dyspraxics in employment, they might come across problems. I do come across like I can't. I find it difficult to shave the residents because of coordination. Um, because it's really busy in the morning, I get overstressed and anxious if I can't do it, and if I'm slow. I find it hard to tell. This is so embarrassing. Find it really hard to tell left and right shoes. So I have to ask my colleague to do that bit, and I'll do whatever they were doing. But yeah, I'm being accepted, and it feels amazing, really. So yeah, I am 31, nearly 32, as you know from my first video. And it's nearly 6 months since I've been in this last job, so as you know, I'm over the moon. But I want you to know that being dyspraxic, yeah, you work twice as hard as people without dyspraxia. But you get the job done in your own way, and you've got your own method to do things. So I'm trying to tell you not to ever give up, because dyspraxic hasn't it hasn't defeated me yet, and it will never defeat me. Um, I'm going to, over the next few weeks, I'm going to do some special videos on special subjects like driving, um, getting into employment, self-esteem and self-awareness. And on Saturday, it's going to be a big one for me, because it's Mental Health Awareness Day, and I've got anxiety and a bit of low mood / depression, so that's going to be a big one for me, and I feel really strongly about that. So tune in and keep listening, and if you want to comment on my videos, I enjoy getting the feedback, or if you want to see something that I haven't said I'll talk about, mention it in the comments, and I will hopefully come back with the answer, and I will talk about it. Alright then, thank you.